video that I didn't get to finish, but I'm edited.
And it's just one of those days, guys.
If you don't be edited,
there's no. Basketball.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Harris. From deep three-point range, Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Moutier. Nailed from three-point land. Moutier's got 5 points so far. And so the first quarter is in the books. Denver on top, up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win no matter what the circumstance is. If that means playing young guys extended minutes, then all systems go. I mean, that's what being a pro is all about.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts? The Hawks trail by 3. And here's Freak. He has 7. There's the triple.
Oh, I didn't hesitate.
And guys, you hear about how referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He dropped in 15 points and added 3 rebounds as well. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little...
What's up, YouTube? And what do I have?
Worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
The Hawks making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. A shot. No good off the front iron. On for Coach Budenholzer, Greg. He did spend 19 years with the Spurs, so it makes a lot of sense. Clarkie won 4 titles during his time there in San Antonio.
And Kevin, you can really see how he's adapted and brought the motion offense over to this team, and it's worked well for the Hawks.
From deep. Count that one. Freak's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Now here's Moutier, guarded closely. Gallinari against T. And it's Gallinari missing. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. His first shot coming late. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Well, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that confidence.
Good. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Teague on the double team. Arthur kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Moutier. Barton in the corner. And stolen by Freak.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Clock at 6. From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Moutier kicks to Barton. And again, Denver with the triple. There's Freak. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros. Wow.
Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, I just made this dude. I just made him. I had 20K up without buying none.
All right, fellas.
But
Still
yeah,
anyone's ball game right now.
let's get it.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Both teams will make substitutions. The Hawks trail by 4. On the court for Atlanta, Freak in at shooting guard. Splitter is out there with Scott. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Teague in at the 1 spot. Shot clock at 6. And it's Freak missing. Denver's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. While we have the chance, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top shooting small forwards at the free throw line during the last month. Gallinari, 4th.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work. They've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition. Really was a slow start for Gallinari last season. Took him a while to get back to speed after missing all of the 2013-14 season with that torn ACL.
The Hawks again can't hit.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak. Second chance shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Scott.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And that one's good. Barton. Gallinari did get better and better over time. And he improved. He started to get back to his former self near the end of the season.
Oh my God.
47-point explosion towards the end of last season. And listen, he's still
I
a
know I'm
young
gonna
guy,
get
and
still back
hopefully
free
can
this
continue to
game,
build
but
after his injury woes.
Terrell Arthur, who's checked in for Denver. Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Barton kicks to Gallinari. They set the pick. Off the screen. Rebound Atlanta.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Freak kicks to Scott. Now, Freak, 16 points for him. Teague inside the line. Second chance shot. And Splitter with the layup. Splitter's got his first points in this one.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Barton. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Feeds it to Freak. Shoots. Again, the Hawks score. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Here's Jokic. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 6.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Move the ball and stick it to Mike.
Freak with it. 18 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. Kicks to Harris. Lots of room. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Denver's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Great D that time from Freak. Bazemore for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had so it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Even early.
Oh, shit.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Damn, I got one more game to get this step back freeze.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
I get this
with a strong double-double, points and rebounds. He was a force that was not going to be denied with his efforts both on offense and defense.
This is the minimum we're talking about. Kenneth Faried comes at you strong.
I'm taking me for a
power forward.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin.
As I was saying.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running the game. There's going to be 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. We can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Fat. I got them badges. I got. Hold up. I was on all night getting them bitches.
FBC, I want to go read it. Riverland. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about it.
Atlanta, Georgia, a home nest for the Hawks. It's an interconference matchup right here. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Splitters checked in for Horford. Freak comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teagan for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Warriors,
I'm finna get
checked in for Bogut.
The step back freeze.
For Draymond Green. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Harrison Barnes is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Azili in at 7.
I'm finna get step back freeze.
Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Trying to get now.
Nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
Shot from the wing. The shot misses. Great D that time from Curry. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah,
oh, what up, Booster?
He was miscast as an isolation.
Don't kick out.
Get him. I ain't a part on him, so I can't keep nobody. I was just playing that my son. Why they keep on switching me? How they put that nigga back? I just want to hop off that. Yeah, I mean, this stuff. Ah, then they gonna somebody had to go out.
But when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Thabo Cephalosha subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Sean Livingston is checked in for Golden State.
Huh? Duffel bag.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close out the postseason. And, of course, San Antonio. 2 games back.
And for the Warriors, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world. But how about maximizing it to the fullest?
Well, there was never a question about the talent. They got enough of that. It was just a matter if they could get the most out of it.
4 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very...
I didn't know it was a shot clock violation.
And with his size, he can run smaller wings and create mismatches.
Wow.
Some small ball power forward at times as well, with the way they like to space the floor.
Freak with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
I told you I
was going to feeds to T. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Freak. Atlanta again missing.
You go ahead and do a double bag thing.
Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against Milwaukee.
And they really got it from an offensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced.
Unless you're going to look on YouTube to see how to do another glitch.
Those guys got with the ball.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line.
Oh, you want 2 X's in? Yeah. Oh, get that out of here. Trying to get these badges straight.
And that's 11 points for Klay Thompson.
Really well done there.
You got the boost.
What?
What I'm on.
There's Freak. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Oh, I'm gonna get limited running this game too. Limited running and step back free. I got so many badges now.
Thompson is double. Nobody near Barnes. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And T, here we go.
Man, had the ball.
One for 2. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Get right back then.
And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. Freak is second.
At a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Yeah, you know, it comes down to efficiency for me. I mean, most young guys get excited, want to prove themselves. But he just calmly goes about his business and really does that at a high level. Very impressed with him.
It's Thompson on the drive. Livingston, that's good.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
The Hawks leading by 4.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again misses. Now, Freak. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. From
oh my God.
Freak's got 6.
With that now, 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And it's Thompson again missing.
Better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Freak passes to Scott. He dishes it to Freak. From deep. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this Splash brother to let her rip.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharpshooting.
It's in squash to my court.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this season.
I'm go.
Iguodala and Green are at the forward spots. Livingston is out there with Curry. And it's Bogut at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He picked up 16 points and added 3 rebounds as well. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Oh, my mama called.
He could have been much better in that game, could he, Gino? Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got the team.
Group on the floor.
We need to put some points on the board.
Azili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Here's Freak. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Thompson for 3.
Boosie.
The shot is off.
What?
So the Hawks will take it the other way. They're getting
I'm finna hop on DJ car.
Warriors in this one.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
Oh, I hope I get the step back. I don't know about the limited line, but I know I might get that step back free.
That's the kind of deed that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now here's Freak. He's got
In your mouth, Steph Curry.
Once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Oh, then I broke him.
Tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
And Mike Scott, a former second-round draft pick who has carved out a role here in the NBA the last 2 seasons, Clark. He was a major contributor off the bench.
Yeah, he's a bit of a tweener, you know, not big enough to maintain position down low on a consistent basis, and not big enough to really be a 3-man or small forward, but what he can do is get to the basket, rebound okay, and knock down the deep shot.
Pass to Freak. From deep.
Drop.
No good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Man, Darian stayed on that bit.
And getting back to Mike Scott, his 3-point percentage and attempts have...
Drop. Oh, my God. I'm finna get limited range. Oh, my God.
It's amazing. The drive by Thompson. On the money with the block. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. From deep 3-point range, and it's Spates with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Freak with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Freak missing.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little complacent in the second quarter.
But go on, join my court, because I'm finna go and break your arm. And then... Drop.
He's
having get the limitless range.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Turn on.
Been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Curry kicks to Barnes.
Bro, please tell me I got the step back free this game.
Spates sets a screen.
Please tell me.
Spates sets a screen for Curry.
If I ain't get it, bro, I'm be so mad.
It's good he scores. That's his first
basket. Cause I did so many step backs.
Now 1 for 3.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself.
That was a bad shot, but if we went in, they wouldn't say nothing.
Thompson with it, out defended by Freak. 3-pointer, and Klay Thompson hits from deep. And now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of
The execution on that play. The screen was set up in
I got no time to keep on doing this still back.
Perfectly
so I got the game.
Perfectly executed.
Curry dishes to Ezeli, to the paint. Here's Thompson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak. Guys, you got to love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that two-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the two-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And
oh my God, that's why you need to pass me the ball, you little stinking
slut. The ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Curry against Teague. Thompson left side.
Don't do
And a great assist
in
by
his mouth.
Curry as that one goes
in his mouth.
Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Teague for 3, and it would have counted.
Oh man, I couldn't have made that if he wouldn't have passed the ball.
So it's tied as we head to
ball house, man, bitch. They're Curry and they lose. I'll get that mess cut.
Okay, why I got shit when I was losing?
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Thompson.
And the Warriors with some changes. Estes Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Freak in at shooting guard. Mike Scott out there with Cephalosha. And it's Splitter, and it's Teague in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Green kicks to Barnes to tie. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now the pass to Freak.
There was a car going down there.
From deep.
And
the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I'm getting tired of the older natural.
The way he carries himself, and you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past
for
not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to HB can't
I'm dropping it in now.
Be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
Here is Livingston. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Freak.
Pulling up.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I got one more quarter to step up, step back, and pull up.
Thompson's got
34.
34.
Lord, he right
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
For 3.
Pulling up, and I'm dropping in your face. But I'm getting many crying and step back for this game.
Here is Livingston. Teague covering.
I got a guard
Livingston passes to Thompson. Here's Ezeli. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive line.
Oh.
Steven, no, for real.
From deep.
Danny.
Freak's got 9 points now on the court.
Man, the triples keep.
Oh my God! I'm pulling up in these folks' face.
Too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooting.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Scott against Green. Thompson outside. Gets it to go.
Bro, he's shooting the... Alright, I'm finna go ahead, pull up in his mouth from half court again. What I do.
until the defense
I
makes
don't
them
give a
change
ball.
lanes.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Mike Scott.
I'll give me a
And
good
here's
one.
Freak. He's got 21.
Put it
And
up.
once again off the mark by Atlanta. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Here's Spence. Gets some rim on the way.
He's
And
soft.
the bucket's good.
He like a little
Just a
instigator.
1-point Hawks lead.
Is that?
The dish to Freak.
Did you rock with it?
Takes the three.
Put it up.
Warriors pull it in. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
There's the three.
Put it up.
Freak's got 12 now in this quarter.
Oh,
And they clearly are just
I
destroying this
finally got
group
some
right now
people.
from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point
bad,
shot. And still haven't been able to do it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
From deep.
put it
Klay
up.
Thompson grabs the miss.
I'm
Thompson's
gonna
got
get
his
leaving
fourth
the
rebound
lane
with that
or
last
step
one
back.
tonight.
Step back
Outside
free.
Green
Or
for the
I'm gonna get
tie,
both.
and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got
Man,
the game
oh my
tied up
God.
here for the Warriors. T kicks to Splitter. Dishes it to Freak.
Uh-oh.
From deep.
Put it up.
Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Thompson kicks to Spates. Here's Livingston. So they take the lead.
He's got great.
Oh, man, he just added
Now
more.
making some changes. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. And Freak subbed in for Jeff T. Curry's checked in for Golden State. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Back to Curry.
Okay, wow.
Thompson against Splitter. It's Thompson off the drive, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
You got to forget about that one.
Yes, Kevin, here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
What's it? Area.
Klay Thompson. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin.
You're good, right? Put it up. Dude. What? Oh, I got to step back free. Let's get it. Step back free. Let's get it.
Yo, yo.
Basquiat, let's go. Got that R for y'all.
Come on, collect.
What time I went to the slide to come in? How you doing? What do you want to call me?
You know, get some ammo.
Oh no! You skipped that. Oh, you did. No, no. I go like this.
Dang. I wanted to leave. Taking my dude. How many badges you got on 2K17?
On me?
Yeah.
I had 4, but I hadn't started my game.
Boy, I got more than you, Cole.
I don't care, man.
Let's see how many badges I got. But I've been grinding all night.
Oh, you been around all day?
Yeah. I told you to stay on.
How much money you got?
Huh?
How much you got in GTA?
Oh, shit.
Hey, Kid Lamar. Hey. Who are you talking?
Tough matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
Oh, so I got almost every badge on here.
I told you not to play, man.
But I ain't gonna spend your money.
I don't care if I told you not to play. You told me you weren't gonna spend none of it. And I told you not to play because I knew you were gonna spend it.
Hell no.
The sights of the Atlanta skyline as we are here in the heart of Georgia. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. But the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA.
You need to see me call you every freaking day.
This is Kevin Holland along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline. We're at the Phillips Arena. The Atlanta Hawks plan to take advantage of home court. Despite a very successful road trip, it's got to be nice to return home and play in front of their loyal fans.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, it looks at this point like they will not enjoy home court advantage in the postseason. That was a spot that a lot of people had them penciled into at one point.
Well, regardless of whatever spot they have, I look for them to be as dangerous as ever in the postseason.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center position.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. There's something about how long he's waited for success.
Now, here's Millsap. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
On defense, the Hawks outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of thing is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
And the first one drops.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter.
Different look here. Splitter is checked in for Horford. Scott.
scrolling up and down your friend list forever and just keep spawning in these AI pedestrians, and you could potentially spawn in hundreds of these pedestrians in one location. And what you can also technically do with this is get yourself some free money. Of course, each pedestrian you spawn in will drop some money, roughly $5 to $30 each. Sure, it's not going to get you rich fast. Moving on to the next glitch, this guy should place fence inside a car, giving you a makeshift battery ram.
Yeah, I'm going to drop y'all everybody don't. Because I can't get no more things. So y'all let me keep moving. I do. And that. No, I'm trying to get some more so I can have some left. I don't want to be booked again. I'm tired of being booked. Though I try to save it, though I just try to keep it up, which I don't know.
Comes in for Kent Bazemore. Freaks check in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Here's Freak. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. For Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. He earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration, folks.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor. Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Tries it from 19, and again the basket is good from Freak. Freak's got his second basket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Dellavedova. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we...
Doris. Passes the Freak. Three-pointer. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Here's Dellavedova, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And there's the feed to Fry. Pass to Dellavedova. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Dellavedova's got 5 now.
Assisted by Kyrie Irving. Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. For your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they play.
The Hawks leading. Teague with the ball. 8 points his last outing. Beyond the arc. Ozgov grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Well, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving, no luck. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. 1:06 left in the first quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. .106 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Dellavedova's got 7 points in the game. It was pretty obvious, I thought, Greg, that Budenholzer was the deserved coach of the year. I mean, Steve Kerr, there are a lot of good names you could put in there. But what he's done taking the Hawks to the top of the East, a few saw that coming.
I agree with you. I mean, he has transformed this Hawks team over the past couple of years, has a wonderful team game. You know, obviously a lot of influence coming from Pop when he was with San Antonio, but he is really, I think, redefining how the game of basketball is being played at the pro level.
For Atlanta, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw off from Scott.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Irving's shot is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That'll be a 5-second call. Chris Humphries has checked in for Scott.
Chris Humphries.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 1. Now here is Irving. He's coming off a 28-point game against Brooklyn.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game. I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for him. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
Freak in at shooting guard. Horford is out there with Humphries. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Teague in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Horford high post. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Dellavedova. LeBron James on the wing. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Love missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And Al Horford really has become one of those elite two-way big men. And that's very rare. You look at most bigs in the NBA, they excel at either one end or the other, but this is one of those guys that does it all.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Smith. Fires top of the key. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Teague with the ball. He's picked up by James. Outside Teague. From deep three-point range. Thompson with the rebound.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
That is good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the left wing. Bazemore for 3. And the shot is good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. Horford was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
And thank you, Doris.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
One shot.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Here's Dellavedova. He's got 7. Nice shot by James.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
To the inside. Horford, no luck. Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Scott with a screen on Smith. Schroeder, an easy layup after coming off the pick. Schroeder's got his first points of the night.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Bazemore, covered by LeBron. Teague with a clean look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here. They're starting to make some headway into that deficit. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Sticking too much.
Schroeder kicks to Scott from 11 feet away. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Down low, here's Love. Nice D from Scott.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Schroeder kicks to Scott. Feeds it to Bazemore. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside Teague. Here's Scott. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Scott's got 8.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here's Schroeder. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. They get the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Thompson passes to Smith. To the middle, off the pick, and James gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Got it.
Schroeder kicks to Teague. He feeds it to Bazemore. Down low, shoots from 12. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Horford.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Scooped up.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And Kent Bazemore, the long-armed lefty out of Old Dominion, where he was the Division I Defensive Player of the Year back in 2011. A 5-year senior. He graduated with 2 degrees, one in criminal justice, the other in human services.
free throw dropped for Bazemore. And Bazemore grew up in a small town, Kelford, North Carolina. Clark, less than 300 people.
And a very tight-knit community, as you might expect, Kevin. His uncle owned the local diner, and you see that in his demeanor. Very social, a humble guy. He's really a nice presence in the locker room.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Splitter is checked in for Horford. Millsap comes in for Scott, and it's Korver in for Teague. LeBron dishes to Fry, and Jefferson wide open. He shoots. A shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
LeBron outside. They set the pick. Jefferson against Millsap. Fades and shoots. LeBron, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Splitter kicks it over to Schroeder. Splitter with a screen on Irving. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Cavaliers leading. Picked by Mozgov. There's the dish to Fry. And too long on the shot. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the shot is good. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Millsap kicks it to Bazemore. Splitter with a screen on Irving. Here's Schroeder. Splitter misses.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Fry. Good, and the assist goes to James. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Korver passes to Bazemore. Splitter dishes to Schroeder. Irving with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving's got the ball. Hawks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Splitter with a screen on LeBron. Over kicks to Millsap. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James. And he isn't the biggest body at 6'8", Clark, but Paul Millsap very effective.
And part of his being underrated and underestimated, I think, is due to that size.
Okay, gentlemen,
but folks are finally starting to come around. That kind of production he's put up will make that happen.
And he can't get the first one.
And guys, you got to love the front court for these Atlanta Hawks. I mean, Al Horford and Paul Millsap both give up a few inches in terms of height, but you won't find a more skilled and versatile front court in the NBA.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Humphries comes in for Kent Bazemore, and Freak subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, speaking of the skill of the Atlanta front court, their offense predicated on ball movement and spacing and shooting. Unlike San Antonio, Horford and Millsap a perfect fit.
Really, those two enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry between them because they're both mobile, agile, skilled, big guys.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. The Cavaliers leading by 4. J.R. Smith on the wing. Outside Jefferson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, Freak. 20 points for him last game against Toronto.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Smith. How last month turned out for him. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He had 20 points and added 3 rebounds as well. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Here's Mozgov. That pushes it to double digits.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
One shot. One shot.
That's good from Mozgov. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving can't hit. The Hawks trail by 12. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Suggestion on what we can change, he can come to me. Because I've been keeping the list all half. It's about 5 pages long at this point.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. We were careless with the ball in that half, and that's putting it mildly. You fellas have to do a better job of limiting the turnovers. We gave their D way too many gifts. There's a lot more problems than that I could mention, but let's not get too spread out. Just know that we're going to need a lot more effort overall in the second half. It's been a struggle so far. That's one thing you don't need a coach to tell you. We got a whole second half to turn it around. Now get out there and compete.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
And what a tremendous game for Smith. He's got 17 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Cleveland leading by 14. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Jefferson. And it's Thompson in at the center. Picked by Horford. Love against Millsap. Love grabs the board. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 13 feet away. Off the left rim and out.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
And it's Smith penetrating. He dishes it to Thompson. Good work defensively by Horford. The Hawks trail by 14. Picked by Horford. The pass to Millsap. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, Paul Millsap has been getting it done. He has 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
Fires the 3. Shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Schroeder.
Well, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Love wide open. He fires. Here's Thompson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
And it's Korver in the corner. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Horford. No one near him. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Schroeder. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA, and Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Millsap misses.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it. How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Irving. A floater. The offensive rebound.
That's a walk.
Love can't hit.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And stolen by Horford. Outside Korver. Dishes it to Schroeder. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The 17-footer. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. Passes to Millsap. Korver kicks to Horford. Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. Now the feed to Irving. To the paint. Here's Love, and it's sent back by Horford.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Korver dishes to Schroeder. Here's Horford. And it's Horford again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Pass to Love. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Love's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Atlanta again missing. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Hawks passing it around. Kicks to Schroeder, off the pick, and he hits the jump shot. Schroeder's got 15.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Deflects the pass. Korver against Smith. On the wing, Irving. He's got 15. And he gets it to go. He's got 17.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
There's the pick. Horford's it to Bazemore. Pass to Horford. Feeds it to Bazemore. The dish now to Korver. Here's Millsap. That's good. Millsap's got 11 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
That's good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Schroeder passes to Horford. He feeds it to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. And it's Schroeder missing. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Smith dishes to Dellavedova. Out to the right wing. Open shot. Love. No good off the front iron.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Millsap kicks to Korver. Millsap a screen. Korver passes to Schroeder. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. Bazemore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Irving.
Move the ball.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Here's Horford. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Dellavedova dishes to Thompson. Down low. Shot from 12. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
No hesitation when he saw the space that D was giving him. That's 2.
Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. That is good.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Here's the screen. Nobody near Irving. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Millsap, and the lead is down inside single digits. Millsap's got 13.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
The Hawks trail by 8. To the wing on the left, Bazemore. The Cavaliers pull it in. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Screen by Smith. Love the pass to Dellavedova from downtown. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Millsap a screen from the arc. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Dellavedova. Smith outside. Irving up top. The 3. Rebound Atlanta.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Love. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Horford no luck.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
The screen from Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Millsap. Dishes it to Love.
That's the wall.
Rebound Atlanta. Horford's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Korver attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
That's a 2 from corner play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You gotta tip your hat to him. That was well done.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. So it's the Hawks now. 9-point game. Freak in a 2-guard. Chris Humphries is out there with Splitter. Then there's Teague. And it's Scott in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Teague can't hit. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Irving kicks to LeBron, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
One shot. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Irving double team. James outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. That's 7 points for Timofey Mozgov.
And a nice soft touch on the boards.
And you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Yeah, but how about the fight there prior to that ball being available? That's what I like and what you need to really focus on when they have plays like that.
Scott, good.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Passes it to Mozgov. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Hawks trail by 11. T kicks to Splitter. Back to T. It's taken away by Smith. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. No good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Teague with the ball, guarded now by Irving.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Mozgov kicks to Irving, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here is Humphries, guarded by Fry.
Move the ball.
Humphries kicks to T. Back to Humphries. 5 on the clock. The 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Scott.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Fry, and it's Humphries with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 10. The feed to Scott. Teague against Irving. Teague kicks to Humphries. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Down low. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. 9 points for LeBron.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Well, you just watch Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
Free throw, good, Teague.
And Teague's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender. And I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And speaking of Jeff Teague's defense, I mean, his rebounding, I think, could also be a little higher. I mean, with his bounce, he can get in there and grab a few more.
No good from Fry.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Scott against LeBron. Outside Irving. Pass to Smith. Lots of room. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. The Hawks trail by 12. Teague left side.
Sticking too much.
Outside, Scott. Clock at 6. Humphries kicks to Splitter. And that one's good. Irving with it. Pass to Smith. No good with the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Teague with the ball. Now defended by Mozgov. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 8 on the bucket from Jeff Teague. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Smith with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 9 points now in just the second half. Teague drives in. The shot is off. Great D that time from Irving. He kicks it to James. There's the 3. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Humphries has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Teague. And he lays it straight in. Teague's got 6 here in this quarter.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Hawks. Korver comes in for Freak. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Love's checked in. And Fry kicks to Smith.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. The Atlanta making some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Splitter. And Paul Millsap subbed in for Chris Humphries. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Hawks trail by 9. And it's Teague. That time on the assist by Bazemore. And 11 points for Teague.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Break on the topic of Smith. You never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. And Teague, here we go. Horford in Atlanta again with the bucket.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
To the middle, it's tipped. Millsap with the steal. Korver against Smith. Kicks it to Millsap. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. Irving dishes to Love. And stolen by Horford. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And a slam dunk by Bazemore.
We got a ball game now, fellas. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Yeah, and little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game. Suddenly, the pressure now on the team with the lead.
Irving for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's now 26 points for Kyrie Irving. Millsap a screen. Teague kicks to Millsap. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
5 on the clock. James with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Good. 8 points for Love.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Teague. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Feeds to James. The screen from Thompson. James kicks to Love. And again, it's Cleveland.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Horford the pass to Teague. Irving with the steal. It's LeBron with the drive. Wasted no time on that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. Teague kicks to Millsap. And the rejection by Love. Irving against Teague. And again, Kevin Love. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
To end the run, here's Teague. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Irving.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Cleveland.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win. But now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Kyrie Irving. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Back to Mozgov, and he dunks it down.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turf.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Checked in for Atlanta. Freak with it. He's picked up by Irving. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closer. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you are in the midst of yet another great season, posting tremendous individual numbers and the team with an outstanding record. Is this the type of season that you set out to achieve right from the get-go?
I just wanted to play well. You know, this whole season, you know, I got back to what I know I'm capable of doing, and that's having fun with this game, and, you know, just believing in myself and my teammates. So I'm happy to be in a good place.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
What's up, kid?
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, I mean, you know, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he could shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
finna go? Get up and straighten that room up.
See it on Jay. Jay.
See, I told you to buy. Person here, and I better not have no stuff going on with my credit card and stuff. I need it.
Huh?